Okay. Good morning, everybody. I know I got it zoomed in, so it's going to be real shaky. I'm going to cough. Sorry. Yeah, there's a bunny out here in my yard in the driveway. So I want to come on this morning and explain why I'm not showing my face. The reason why I'm not showing my face is because my truth is going to be kind of rough. And some of the things I'm going to say are going to be telltale signs, kind of who I am and who my family is. And like I said, I'm not doing this to be mean, vindictive, fight, or cause any problems for anybody, especially my family. See, I know how horrible they are, but they're not horrible. It's their actions that are. Now, I know because I believe in Dharma and Karma, and I know that all my life I have been putting a lot of deposit into my Dharma. And I know I have done some karma things. There's been times like I've lashed out at people that didn't deserve it, or, I think the one that really sticks with me hard is I was at a restaurant. It was very busy. They brought me food, and the food was cold, and I was asking the waitress to touch it to see that it was cold. She wouldn't do it, and I yelled at her and made her cry. Yeah, that's a big regret for me. Another one is it's more of a misunderstanding, but I still regret that this human being feels that I was calling him trying to get a password when I was actually trying to get lines of code to create a password. Even though it was a misunderstanding, I still hold the guilt that he almost lost his job because they thought I was trying to get a password into the system when that wasn't it. I was looking for, it was COBOL. I was programming COBOL at the time, and I was struggling with a couple lines of code right where it would authenticate the numbers, whatever bullcrap in the password. Anyways, I failed. And it's okay. I was okay to fail. I didn't have a problem with it. No, I never did figure it out, but that's okay. I got out of COBOL. I struggled with that. Anyways, I finally just hired programmers. I gave up programming. I am dyslexic, so yeah, there's that. Anyways, there's so much you can do, but when it comes to everything being numbers and letters and it being specifically right, that's a problem. But, so I don't show my face because I love everybody. And I love my family. And if you saw who I was and you knew how horrible my siblings were, unfortunately, I'm afraid I'm going to make comments, and I'll just put it out there now. I have one that she's a nurse, and she went and worked for an insurance company, and she denied heart patients their life-saving surgeries for bonus money. So I know I ain't got to talk who she is. Nothing's got to happen to her in this life. I know her Bardo. Whew, I don't even. Those who are materialistic and shopaholics, learn to stop now. That's all I can say. It's really harsh. It's really bad. Bardo's, you got to watch what you do, because really what it comes down to is not so much sins or the stuff that you do, is in how you affect other people. And if you harm other people in ways, that in turn is going to come back and get you, because that's the sin. The sin is not defined correctly. Thou shalt not kill. Well, it's more than that. Thou shalt not defame. Thou shalt not slander. Thou shalt not attack. Don't do anything that brings their vibrations down. Vibrations are life. The higher we vibrate, the better we are. Unfortunately, I vibrate higher. My intelligence is too high. I mean, there's a lot of things that are just too much. But as anybody that understands, the higher the IQ, the more extreme you are. Oh, well, I'm about as extreme as they get. So whoop-de-doo. But it doesn't make me weak. And I do have a lot of complex disorders. I have reading comprehension disorder that I have overcome. Dyslexia that I deal with every single time I have to deal with letters and numbers. I've learned how to re-educate my brain. It is an ongoing process. It's not something you just do once. I do know things like you never retire. You never want your brain to stop. You need to constantly be thinking. You should always be driven about something. You need hobbies. You need outlets. You also need to be outside. But you also need to spend time and forgive and let go of the family's bull. And when they talk about dealing with ancestral karma, it's because you're born with a lot of stuff that's not really yours. And you need to learn to handle everybody in your family. And everybody in your family that has problems, that's a problem within you. So all my siblings who can't stand how I am in certain ways have to deal with that part of them that is me. He's gonna leave us. Bye. Thanks for hanging out for the video. We've enjoyed it. He's so cute. I got him zoomed in. I think, yeah, it's a little baby bunny too. He's little. He's really little. But I just wanted to come on and tell you, I can't show my face. I'm showing you my environment. That is what's healed me from my cancers. It's what's woke me up, and it's what's helped me get through how cruel the world is. I do come home from times and just sit in my house and cry about how mean people are. Yeah, that's my weakness, if that's what you want to call it. I don't call it a weakness. I call it love. Unconditional love. That's who I truly am. I am all about unconditional love, practicing it, living it, teaching it, preaching it, and begging for all of you to be more like that. I love you. Have a beautiful day. And tell him you love him too. Yep, I screwed everything up. I'll stop putting my fingers out there. I do talk with my hands. I try not to when I'm doing these videos, but it gets difficult. Yeah. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day and be kind, please.